get ready. So 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 get ready.
Happy birthday. Where's my UGC lieutenant?
So get ready.
Is UGC in the house yet? This video is for you. Good
So
morning.
get ready.
Greetings, Kai.
So get ready.
Hey V, I just heard the song. That's why I'm on
So
to
get
give you
ready.
my commentary. This is for UGC, y'all. This is for the Ugly Girls
So
Club.
get ready.
You pretty hoes gotta figure it out for yourselves. Y'all pretty hoes gotta figure it out for yourselves. No, it's not too late to send stories. Hurry up. Hurry up and send your stories. Send your picture if you ain't scared. If you ain't scared. I'm fantastic. I am doing very, very well today. I'm alive and well and talking to y'all. So it's a good day. It's a good day. All right, y'all. So, let's get this thing started.
So get ready.
Hey, Cadano. Oh, my baby's in the house. Y'all put your thinking caps on.
So get ready. So get ready.
All right, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you are in the globe. You know I'm internationally known now. I have UGC correspondents throughout the globe and across the Atlantic, and I'm appreciative of all of you. Appreciative of all of you. So for anyone who's here for the first time, my name is Selkis Ray in tones. And I'm an artist, an author, a poet, a relationship expert, not a level up coach, not a divester from black men, spiritual advisor, life coach, and medicine woman. All those hats that I wear so many hats, and I'm trying to add to the roster. I'm trying to add to my dossier as we speak. I don't know what else to put on there. So you have to declare who you are. You have to declare who you are. You have to state what it is that makes you you, and not be afraid to state it. Not be afraid to put a title on yourself. We allow people to name us. Your parents, your mother, or whoever named you, and then your boyfriend or lover comes along and he names you after that. A husband, you take your husband's last name, he names you after that, and you never get to identify yourself for you. And I'm saying you have an opportunity to do that. You don't have to wait on no fairy godmother to grant you three wishes or anything like that. You declare who you are. You declare who you are. So you just see, I am the ugly girl's ambassador. That's what I call myself. I like the word ambassador because it sounds so official and serious and mysterious and all that at the same time. So that's what I call myself. But I'm the founder of the Ugly Girls Club. And the tagline is, we refuse to be defined solely, and put the parentheses in that, solely by how we look. We understand that people are rated and categorized and classed because of all of that. And there really is no escaping the biases and the experiences of people that help them to decide what's right or wrong, what's good or bad, what's pretty or not. People make these conclusions, come to these conclusions about what they feel about things based on their own experiences. So we have no control about or as to how a person feels about anything. That's not our job to do. That's not our job to do. We understand that we are minority within a minority within another minority, and I think we're underneath LGBT. We're underneath polyamorous, whatever lifestyle, whatever people choose, whatever people think is beautiful, whatever they're into. I think we're on the bottom of all that, trying to fight our way up, and let the world know that we're entitled to everything else that everybody else wants: shelter, love, protection, money, spiritual development and growth, health. We want everything every other woman wants, and that's what we're here to say. That despite the rating system that we can't get around, right? Despite that, we are looking out for ourselves. We are saying to ourselves that we get to define us, that all you get to do is state your price, and what we can do, we can counter offer or we can reject the offer. That's what we have the power to do. Most unattractive women will go along to get along. That's what most of us do. That's how we wind up in the quagmires that we wind up in. It's single mothers, single when you get older, left at the altar, venereal diseased, battered, bruised, beaten, all that kind of stuff, misused. That's how we come to be, by accepting offers that are not sufficient and knowing that they're not sufficient. But because we feel that we're unattractive, we feel we have to go along with these things so that people somehow miraculously, you saying yes to an offer, to a lowball offer, means that he'll like you. Hello? You saying yes to an offer both of you know is insufficient, inadequate, and insult, means that somehow that's going to translate to, oh, she's a nice person. Let me like her. Let me love on this girl because she's letting me get away with murder. I respect her so much for letting me get away with scamming her. That's our logic, though. That's our logic. And it's all indoctrination, one of my favorite words, and propaganda, another one of my favorite words, right? We're all propagandized to settle for not even less. Most of the time, settle for nothing. We are told that there's a virtue in working hard, in doing more with less, in compromising, and seeing the virtue and the flaws of people, in forgiving people. We're told that we're better people if we can forgive, if we can accept, if we can compromise, if we can do without. As unattractive women, this is what we're told all of our lives, UGC. And they're lies. Because what have you gotten out of compromising, doing more with less, accepting lowball offers and offers that both of you know are inadequate? How is that working out for you? How is that paid off? Have you won the prize? Have you got the top tier men? Have you got the high valued guy? Are you in the top 10 percentile? Is somebody put you on their life insurance or the deed to their house? You got a savings plan going on, a ring on your finger from this. Are you disease free? Because you said yes to the dude who didn't want to give you more than $5. Have you come out of that disease free? Have you come out of that without needing Monostat 7 or some sort of goddamn penicillin? Talk to me. Because those dudes have drippy dicks. Those dudes always come with a drip. They always do. Itching like Omar Odom, whatever his name is. Itching and yanking his balls on national TV because he got bugs on his balls. That's what men who don't care bring you. They bring you bugs on their scrotum and their nut sacks. That's what they bring for you. They don't bring you money. They don't bring you security. They don't bring you emotional support. They bring bug infested nut sacks. So now that I got all of that out the way. Oh, and subscribe to the uglygirlsclub.com site. Become a member. If you are in alignment with everything that I'm saying, if you are indeed an ugly girl and you're okay with it, you're okay to admit it, you reach that point where like, damn, suckers, all right, it is what it is. Let me go on in there. Then go ahead and become a member so that you can access parts of the site that are for members only. Access it because I'll be going live on there presently, shortly. Very, very soon. Exclusive lives just for the site itself. And if you're not a member, you won't get the invite. So make sure you do all of that. Let's do all the homework. That's your homework assignment. Becoming a member of the not I Love Your Art. That's my other site. That's my art site. The uglygirlsclub.com. So the topic of today is Jada and August again. Like, this thing is not dying down. This dude has come out with a song with our lovely pimptastic brother Ricky Rose. He dropped a few smooth verses on this track. The track is smooth and jingly, like a little commercial jingle. Little catchy. I could barely understand some of what he's saying because he sounds like he whining and shit. Sound like somebody caught his tonsils in the grip or something like that. Like real whiny, real falsetto going on there. So I couldn't make out everything that he was saying. I really wasn't trying to. But he dropped it, and in there he was pretty much spilling the tea about him and Jada's entanglement. He gave it, what did he say the meaning of entanglement was? Like, you getting caught up in the sheets. I think that's what he defines it as. Caught up in the sheets. So, I found it was really quick. He dropped this song real quick, y'all. What y'all think? My theory is that he already wrote the song before he did the interview with Angela Yee. I think this song was in his archives. He had this in a vault somewhere that, and he wrote it in, because the timing of it so fast. Like, how Ricky and you put all this verse together, 2 weeks. When did that interview happen? Is it 2 weeks now? I don't even know. But you got a whole song out. A whole song out. So all of this to sell albums. You decide to use something that you claim meant so much to you. You claim that Jada was, you loved her. You cared about her so much, and you were so hurt behind this. And you loved the family. I would assume that you love the friendship that you supposedly had with her son, Jaden. Where's the respect for him? I'm trying to figure out. This is Jaden took your little homeless ass in, your little half dead ass in, and said, "Mom, we gotta help him. Let's use our money to give this, him resources because this is my friend, and I don't want my friend to die." Your friend takes you up off the street, scrapes the gum off your fucking worn out heel shoe, your little tired ass career and all that stuff, brings you into the home as a good friend. Not only do you fuck his mother, but then you make a gimmick out the whole shit. Then you turn it into a come up and a coin. Now their whole fucking relationship that he supposedly was so in love is a goddamn parody now. It's a goddamn meme. It's a goddamn meme. And some of y'all was like, he's a victim. Jada was a predator. Jada was a predator. She bewitched him. Bewitched him? How did she bewitch him when the dude said he went to Will and asked for permission? Where was the bewitchment at? That was an agreement according to him. If he went so far as to put all the ducks in a row and supposedly ask Will, Will, I know y'all going through some things and all of that, and Jada explained to me that y'all rock like that, y'all invite other people in, and it's a family affair with this thing. Y'all do the lovers on the side thing. So I'm just checking to see if it's okay if I put my nut sack in her mouth. I just want to check with you first before I skeet off in the tonsils. Out of respect for you, dude. Out of respect for you, and you helped me out. You gave me, you helped me pay for my medications and shit to keep me from passing out and whatever drugs that I needed. You helped me out. So all I'm saying is, before I went and put my dick in her mouth and rammed it down her goddamn esophagus behind your back, I just wanted your permission on the front end so that I could come harder without feeling like I'm doing something wrong. I wanted my conscience to be clear when I skeeted off in her eyeball. So I'm coming to you man to man, even though you helped me out and I had no place to stay, no money for the meds and all that kind of stuff. You gave me rehab money and all that. I just wanted to come to you man to man and say, I want to fuck your wife. Let me adjust my hair. Let me do like these hoes do, these straight hair hoes do, and adjust my hair. I don't get it. I don't get it. So the whole song, he insinuating what he did, how he rocked her world, how he gave a heavy D. He gave a heavy D in the boys. He gave a heavy D, heavier than what Will could do. The stroke was stronger than what Will could do. He alluded to that in the song too. And I'm like, this is the dude that was so in love. Yes, you need to hear the song. Get the boy a coin. He worked so hard to get this heavy rotation in. He exploited the love of his life for this heavy rotation in this coin. So go ahead and give him that view count. So this is what we're dealing with, y'all. So what does this teach us about these relationships, these entanglements with men, and just in general, y'all? This is dark goddess stuff right here. Dark goddess energy, and the dark goddess principles. I don't talk about it too much because people be in their feelings, and there's a lot of people watching this that really shouldn't be privy to all of that. But you see, in dark goddess energy, we know that men are not our friends. Dark goddess energy, we understand that men are not our friends. No, they're not. We understand that we are objectified, fetishized. We are a thing. We're like a ball of clay or flesh to be molded by them. We understand all of that. We understand that when we have sex with men, as a dark goddess, you understand that you become tainted. Yeah. Men don't start calling you sluts until after he skeets in you. Hello? These men out here don't start calling you a slut until after he ejaculates in you. So he corrupts you and then calls you a slut and a whore and a this and a that and the third after he ejaculates in you. How about that? You're used goods after he comes inside of your cervix. You're used goods. You're a has-been and a throwaway. Gum on the bottom of his shoe after he ejaculates in you. Before that, it's whatever you like. It's I love you and I respect you and I honor you and I cherish you. And after he ejaculates, you're tainted. You're tainted. There's something wrong with you. You are all right before he had access to your body. And then afterwards, something is wrong with you. The dark goddess understands this, though. Y'all might need to take a course in it, and I have that too. Y'all, there's so much to share. There's so much to share with you. I give you nuggets here and there. There's a lot for you to chew on here for free. Don't discount it because you haven't paid for it. There's a lot of pen and pad stuff that I say on here for free. And a lot of you have applied what it is I'm telling you here, and you've managed to turn your lives around a little bit. And I'm telling you as the dark goddess, both literally and figuratively, that you have more power than you think. That this victim mentality is something that you wear for attention. You're just wearing it for attention. But you know deep down inside that you know who's bullshit you. You know who's lied to you. You know when they're trying to take advantage of you. You've always known. When haven't you known? What we are talking about here is not the fact that you're dumb. You're not dumb. You're insecure, but you're not dumb. You sense things. You sensed when something was wrong. You sensed when you had a demon in your bed. You sensed when the dude wasn't that into you. You knew all of this already. You knew all of this already. But you were hungry for attention over reality. You didn't want no reality. Listen, reality is hard for us. So we're not looking for reality. We're looking for a fantasy. We're looking for delusion and illusion, especially if you're an ugly girl. Listen, Calgon, take me away. Do you got that Calgon, take me away, dick? Can you take me away for a second? That's all I want is for you to take me away. But it's not the fact that you didn't know. You got to wake up that dark goddess within you. Some of y'all are scared of what you could be. You're really afraid of your own self. You're really afraid of that negative side of you. So you keep that, you try to keep her down because if you let her out, then nobody will like you. But who likes you now? Who really likes you right now? You keep the dark goddess part of you down so that you can keep these relationships amicable. But how is an amicable relationship benefiting you? Are you getting anything out of not making waves? Not showing your hand, not letting people know how smart you really are. Like, what's the trade-off there? What's the trade-off there? I told you, UGC. I'm talking to UGC right now. When you're unattractive, the verdict has been passed. You already are sentenced from the gate. You're already sentenced from the gate. There's no way around that. Your only job is to get what you need out the deal. Your only job, it's not about getting people to like you. It's about, if they like you in the process of you getting what you need out the deal, so be it. But that's not the goal, because you've already been sentenced. Dark goddess energy. This is dark goddess shit. And this is what ugly women have to apply to their lives, so we don't become victims out here. Jada said she just wanted to feel good, and she hadn't felt good in a long time. I don't know if that means her and Will weren't having sex, if Will was cheating on her, if Will was fucking other men. That could be anything. That could be anything. I remember Will saying in an interview that he had decided a while back that he was tired of being responsible for Jada's happiness, and he didn't want the burden of that anymore. Who know? I don't know what that meant. Was he saying that that Jada was, too needy, too clingy? Was she losing her personality, like losing her sense of self? What I don't, we don't know what that means. But I know back in the days, Jada was doing a lot of her own little things. She had a rock band. She was doing music. I didn't even know she could sing. She could sing a little bit. She was all right. I think she's on the line of maybe Jill Scott-ish, or maybe Janet Jackson. I'd say she's, as far as singing capabilities, I would rank her with Janet Jackson as far as vocals. And it seemed like she had a life, seemingly, separate, where she got to identify herself outside of just being Will's wife. I don't know where that went left. I don't know what happened to stop all of that. But that's what Will has said. So we don't know. I mean, 20-something years together is a lot of water under that bridge. I know she's allowed him to take trips with his ex-wife. They have gone on trips together by themselves, him and his ex-wife. And Jada's like, well, they could do that. So Jada, it seemed like she's been very liberal, at least, very liberal as far as not pigeonholing him to whatever it is he wanted to do with other women. It seems like she was never that type. Never that type. So the only thing we can assume is that they had an understanding. The only thing we can assume there, and that's what I'm assuming, is that they had an understanding within their relationship. And the interview, the Red Table Talk interview that they did, they seemed very at peace with whatever happened. They seemed very at peace. And like I said in the last live that I did about them, she still kept his honor. She still kept Will's honor. She didn't call him out and say, well, you had sex with this one and that one and that. And I'm sure she could have. I'm sure she has stories. I mean, she alluded to that towards the end when he said, I'm going to get you back. And she said, you already did. Like, dude, that you already did. So she knows the secrets, man. Some people say that the only reason why Will hasn't divorced her because it's kind of a cheaper to keep her kind of deal, which is also probably true. There would be a great loss if they were to divorce, both financially and emotionally and every other E, because I think they supported each other and have understood each other as individuals over the years. Maybe it took time to develop that, but Overall, that's the kind of relationship they had. My only thing, as I've said before with Jada, she messed up by picking this dude for rehab. She messed up by picking this dude to do a reconnaissance mission with. You don't do reconnaissance with no dude who's emotionally, visibly, and physically unstable. Out of all the dudes you could have fucked in Hollywood that would have kept that tea, you deal with a Mitch, a little Mitch. You know, and I find him his whole countenance, his whole thing is very effeminate, and I think he might dabble in some crisscross action too. Very suspect. Like he's acting like a woman. Very petty. Very loud. Don't know how to keep a secret sacred. Like how you do that? Little Mitch. You said he's really in love with her? Okay, if you believe that, see, this is how we get into trouble. Why would trying to destroy somebody and humiliate them be symbolic of love to us? But women are under this impression that you know, if he's so distraught that he wants to hurt me, that somehow this is strong love. This is how some women justify getting their ass beat and treated poorly in general. It's like a boy teasing you on the playground. He's yanking your hair, making you trip on your feet, pulling on you, poking on you, hitting you, and all that stuff. Oh, he likes you. What kind of warped ass shit is that? Oh, he likes you. This is what we've been indoctrinated with since kindergarten. If the boy bothers you, he really likes you. If he hurts you, he likes you. That ain't the kind of like you want. That ain't the kind of like you want. Oh, you talking about Will? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. I get that. I agree. It's a mess. And the takeaway from all of this, is that you don't trust no dude you sleeping with on the side. The dude you sleeping with on the side is like a boyfriend. And you shouldn't trust the boyfriend either. You just say what is being a girlfriend again? For those who are here for the first time, I need for them to know what we know here as dark goddesses. What is being a girlfriend? Let's hear it. Thanks you. So if being a girlfriend is a scam, and you might be exclusive as a girlfriend, maybe. More times than not. What do you think what do you think an affair is? You trust somebody you having an affair with to keep your secrets and all that? There's plenty of dudes that I've talked to over the years who've had affairs with women, and the way they talk about these women, it's never with endearment. It's never with I wish she was mine. None of these niggas ever say that. I want to take her away from her husband. They're not saying that. They were like, I gave her what she was looking for. That's what they all say. She wanted a good time. Dude wasn't handling his business. I came in and rehabbed that. I resuscitated the vagina. That's what I did. With my dick, I resuscitated the vagina. She needed resuscitation because her vagina was dead. Dead. So you don't trust nobody who will fuck knowing you have a man. That ain't somebody to trust. If you're gonna screw him, dude, you can do that. Although I say, don't do that. I say don't do that. But if you're gonna do that, It ain't, the whole feeling thing. The whole he loves me and he cares about me. Where? 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 Men talk badly about their wives and girlfriends, and I hope that would never happen to me. Men do that. Men do that all day long and twice on Sundays. They talk badly about women that they supposedly care about. But when these dudes having affairs, the wife ain't doing this. She ugly. She stinks. She can't cook. I never wanted her, and all. They drag her. They drag her through the mill to the other girl. Dark goddesses understand the nature of men. We understand our nature, and we understand the nature of men. And we're not expecting bells and whistles. We prepare for everything. We think things through. We understand what our vaginas are for. A dark goddess uses her vagina for purposes, not entertainment purposes either. Everything is a purpose. Her vagina is a tool just like her fucking beauty. A dark goddess understands this. Anyway, y'all, just had to jump on here and get that out the way. August, I hope you make $1 million. I hope you make $1 million off this single, because your career will be done afterwards. I doubt you'll be able to sell anything unless you keep this charade going, and maybe part 2 and 3 is you actually talk about how a pussy tastes or something like that to sell another record. That'll be the next interview. Well, Jada, was Jada's vagina tight or loose? Well, I really didn't want to say, because I love her so much and everything, but, I feel pressure to come clean because I'm losing friendships and all this stuff by not saying how tight or loose her pussy is. So I gotta come clean and say, whether her pussy was tight or loose or funky or sweet or whatever, because they're pressuring me now, and I'm losing all these friendships. I'm losing money because I ain't telling nobody how her booty works. So that's going to be part 3, to sell another single. The next single is Jada Pussy Stank. That's the next single. He going to ride this shit till the wheels fall off. Anyway, y'all. Someone said Will response song is Entanglements. Listen, Will is gonna be fine. Will is gonna be fine. He'll probably have another blockbuster movie because of this. People are gonna see Will in the next movie just because of this. They just want to see if he looks sad. He gonna sell tickets too. Everybody gonna make money. Red Table Talk making money right now. Red Table Talk got so many views. Jada's making cha-ching a coin. I'm sure they're signing another contract for another 2-year deal on the Red Table Talk. All of this stuff is about money. Do dark goddesses support using their vag to make money? You mean prostitution? No, that ain't what I support. You can do that. If you're talking about screwing random men for dollars and cents, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not the kind of dark goddess philosophy that I'm talking about. I'm talking about you making conscientious decisions, using less emotion and more reason. That's dark goddess energy. Not being a paid whore, although some would say, that's the ultimate. But I feel that having sex with men is an entanglement. It is an entanglement, and it's a spirit breaker. It breaks your spirit. It corrupts your DNA. You are never the same physically, mentally, emotionally. You don't even smell the same after fucking men. That's dark goddesses understand that there's a death that happens when you fuck men. So you have to choose correctly. You have to choose wisely. It's not about slinging your damn vagina, your goddamn labias on a fucking poker table just for the highest bidder. Those women are crazy. Women that do that as you know, and as I've said on this live all the time, you talk to women who sell their vagina for cash. There's something off. They're jittery. They're not content. Their spirit is not settled at all. You can see it. They may manage to keep their looks, but there's something about them that's just they're staring through you. They're not connected to anything. They're dead. So that's not what I support here at all. Not at all. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Make sure you subscribe to theuglygirlsclub.com. All right, and because private content is available there now, and I'm going to be going live on there very soon. And you have to be a member to get the invite. So there's that part. There's that part. All right, enjoy, subscribe, like, comment. Thank you for the donation. Who donated to me? I didn't see a donation. Who was it that just... I didn't see a donation thing. Well, whoever it was... Or did I say thank you? I don't even know. I'm not seeing a... All right, whatever. All right, I'm out. Peace and love. Bye.